1.2 Methods of studying solute transport. In this particular topic, we will be studying what are the different ways through which we can study solute transport. For example, you have got a new bacteria cell, maybe an isolate of the soil, and you want to find out how exactly solute transport takes place in that particular bacteria. Then what are the different types of methods available to study this? Okay, so as you can see in the subtopics, you have been given few subheadings. These are the few methods through which you can study. So you have the use of whole cells. You can use your bacterial whole cells for studying solute transport, or you can use certain artificial vesicles. Examples are your liposomes as well as your proteoliposomes. Okay, very simple topic to understand and very interesting as well. It helps us to understand how exactly the scientists have studied solute transport and how they have understood the different methods available for solute transport. Okay, so let's move ahead and start with this topic. You have a bacterial cell, and then you will add that bacterial cell in particular solution. It can be a nutrient broth, it can be a buffer, or it can be saline. Okay, so you have added that cell into that solution, and now you will also add the desired solute. आपको जो solute का solute transport करना है inside the bacterial cell, you also have to add that in the medium, like your nutrient broth, saline or buffer. You can use any of them. Fine. So now how exactly you will study? So ये study करने का दो main approach, there are two main approaches through which you can study whether your desired solute has entered the cell or not. If you want to study, then you should analyze. For example, let me say this is one of the medium and it is containing, let's say, nutrient broth, and as well as you have added the solutes. Let's say these solutes are your glucose. ठीक है, आपको स्टडी करना है ग्लूकोज का सोल्यूट ट्रांसपोर्ट इन ई कोलाई सेल्स, विच सेल्स? ई कोलाई सेल्स. ओके, so you took E. coli cells, so we have also have these E. coli cells in your media, और वही मीडिया में आपने क्या किया है, सोल्यूट भी डाल दिए. ठीक है, now you have to study whether this particular solute enters the cell or not, और कितना enter करता है as per time. For example, 5 minutes how many solute enter the cell, after 10 minutes how many solute enter the cell. Okay, you can study on the basis of time as well as you can study on the basis of concentration. For example, if you use this glucose 1%, so how the solute is transported. If it is 2%, then how it takes place. So this is how you need to study. Now for studying this, you have to analyze. Analyze मतलब हमें experimentally determine करना होगा, right? We have to determine experimentally how it should be done. So for example, let us now consider that we are studying E. coli cells solute transport using glucose. You added E. coli cells in the media containing glucose. So now I will tell you, after 5 minutes you have to find out how much of that solute is transported inside the cell. So ये करने के दो तरीके हैं. There are two ways to study. What you can do, either you can use the supernatant, that is your broth. You can either use the supernatant or the broth. You can remove that broth in a tube. You can filter it और सेंट्रीफ्यूज इट टू रिमूव द सेल्स. ओके, आप क्या करेंगे, ये सुपरनेटेंट जो है या फिर मीडिया जो है उसे लेंगे एंड देन यू विल फिल्टर और सेंट्रीफ्यूज इट सो दैट यू विल सेपरेट द सेल्स फ्रॉम द सुपरनेटेंट, एंड देन द सुपरनेटेंट यू विल एनालाइज द सुपरनेटेंट फॉर द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ योर सोल्यूट. दैट इज व्हाट वी हियर इज ग्लूकोज. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपने अगर ग्लूकोज स्टार्टिंग में डाला था 1 ग्राम. ओके, इनिशियली इफ यू हैडेड 1 ग्राम ग्लूकोज, then what you will do after 5 minutes, you will take the supernatant, you will centrifuge it, and then you will analyze the concentration of glucose in the supernatant. ठीक है, ये एक तरीका हो गया. ये फर्स्ट मेथड है टू एनालाइज द सोल्यूट ट्रांसपोर्ट. if the solute has transported inside the cell. Okay, if the solute has transported inside the cell, what do you expect the glucose concentration in the supernatant? Okay, so got my question? If solute transport has taken place, then what do you expect the concentration of glucose in this particular tube? It should be more than 1 or less than 1, because 1 gram was initial, correct? So आपको यहाँ पे what do you think? It should be more than 1 or it should be less than 1? It should be less than 1, because अगर सोल्यूट ट्रांसपोर्ट हो चुका है बैक्टीरिया के सेल के अंदर, तो क्या हो जाएगा, आपके जो सुपरनेटेंट है उसमें का सोल्यूट का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन लेस हो जाएगा, कम हो जाएगा, राइट? सो दिस इज द वन अप्रोच टू स्टडी सोल्यूट ट्रांसपोर्ट बाय यूजिंग योर सुपरनेटेंट सॉल्यूशन. ओके, नाउ देयर इज वन मोर अप्रोच. व्हाट यू कैन डू इन दिस अप्रोच? You can, instead of using the supernatant, you can use the cells. ये जो cells है, because our solute has entered the cells, correct? So what you do the same thing. You take it, you go for filtration or centrifugation. But now what you will do, instead of taking the supernatant, now you will be interested in the pellet. Okay, यहाँ पे pellet बन जाएगा, so you will be now interested in the pellet. Fine. So here you will get a pellet, and what you will do, you will take that pellet. Pellet will contain your cells, correct? So the pellet है उसको लेंगे, and now you will analyze the concentration of glucose in that pellet. मतलब in the cells itself. Now how we can do that? So first what we did, हमने क्या किया, सुपरनेटेंट लिया और सुपरनेटेंट में ग्लूकोज का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन का रिडक्शन को फाइंड आउट किया. अगर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन रिड्यूस होता है, उसका ये मतलब हुआ है कि सोल्यूट ट्रांसपोर्ट इज टेकिंग प्लेस. नाउ इन द सेकेंड मेथड वी विल टेक द सेल्स and now we will find out the concentration of glucose inside these cells. Okay, now how to do that? For doing that, first you have to break open the cells so that whatever glucose has entered the cell will come out, right? So आप यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, you will throw the supernatant out and you add certain some other buffer or some saline, and then you do something to break open the cells so that the glucose which entered the cell will come out, and then you can go for analysis. But now you have to tell me what you expect here. You expect the concentration of glucose should be more or less inside the cell. Okay, यहाँ पे आप क्या चाहते हो कि it should be more or less. So this is one experiment of we can compare it with one another blank or a control हम ले सकते हैं, जिसमें हमने न्यूट्रिएंट ड्रॉप लिया है विदाउट ग्लूकोज, एंड वी हैव योर सेल्स हियर. सो इफ यू टेक दीज सेल्स, ओके, दिस मीडिया इज नॉट कंटेनिंग ग्लूकोज, ओनली न्यूट्रिएंट ड्रॉप, एंड यू विल टेक द सेल्स एंड यू विल टेक दीज सेल्स और ये सेल्स की ग्लूकोज का एनालिसिस, एंड देन दिस पर्टिकुलर सेल्स के ग्लूकोज का एनालिसिस, राइट? यू डिड. नाउ टेल मी what you expect in the control or in this particular टेस्ट सैंपल, कौन से सैंपल में आपको ग्लूकोज का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन मिलेगा? Okay, what do you think? Glucose will be inside these cells or it will be inside these cells? It will be one in the control or it will be one in the test sample? Test sample. Definitely, because in this control we have not added glucose. Yes or no? So test sample में जब ग्लूकोज है and you all are telling कि टेस्ट सैंपल में ग्लूकोज होना चाहिए, तो ये कब होगा? It will only be there in the test sample if that solute has entered the cell. ठीक है, जो आपने solute मीडिया में डाला था, that solute if it enters the cell only then you will get the glucose concentration, but in the control you will not going to get any of the concentration, correct? So you have understood this. So thus we have two ways. Okay, we are having two ways to find out whether the solute has entered the cells or not. And first way क्या था? To study the disappearance of the compound from the environment. अभी ये जो experiment था, इसमें environment क्या था? That is our media, outside media. So what you can do, you can study the disappearance of the compound. Which compound? Of the solute from the media or the environment. So basically यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं? We are analyzing the supernatant and finding out the reduction in the concentration, right? So instead of using the word reduction, they have used disappearance. second point is you can analyze the organisms for the content of the transported solute. So that is what we did. Either you can use the supernatant, that is the first method, or you can use your cells, that is your organisms for content. Content was of the solute, that is example में हमने glucose लिया था, right? So we can do by these two methods we can study the solute transport. Now the first method is जब हम ये supernatant use करेंगे, okay, how we can use the environment or the supernatant for studying the solute transport. The rate of solute uptake is studied by, rate मतलब how much concentration per time, time में कितना solute has been uptake, uptake मतलब taken inside, okay. What is the meaning of uptake? We are going to encounter this word uptake frequently throughout this unit. So uptake means taken inside, okay. So how we will study? This is already I discussed. First what you need to do, you have to suspend मतलब add your microorganism or the bacteria which you are studying in buffer containing the solute. आपको पहले क्या करना होगा, you have to take that particular bacteria for whose solute transport you are studying and you have to add it to the buffer containing the solute. जो भी solute आप study करना चाहते हैं, instead of buffer you can use saline or media also. But what is the benefit of using buffer? Is because buffer is not going to contain any other molecules other than solute. If we take the example of nutrient broth, we have peptone, we have meat extract. So these things can interfere in our solute, right? So it's better to use the buffer. And second advantage of using buffer is, since buffer है मतलब जब भी कुछ भी molecules का transport होगा inside outside the cell, there can be changes in the pH. pH का changes हो सकता है. So if you put your bacteria in the buffer itself, then that problem is also solved. Okay. Now पहले तो आपने क्या किया, incubate कर दिया, inoculate कर दिया आपके organisms को in the buffer containing your solute under study. And next what you will do, you will give it some time for the solute to enter the cells. Then you can either centrifuge or filter the portions at intervals. Portions at intervals का मतलब you can take small portion, that is if you have taken 100 ml buffer तो आप क्या करोगे, every 5 minutes or every 30 minutes you can take 5 ml and then you can centrifuge it or you can filter it. And then what you need to do, you need to assay the supernatant liquid or the filtrate for the content of the solute. फिर आपको वो जो अपने supernatant मिला था, you have to take it, you have to assay. Now let's say we are studying glucose transport. Do you remember any method for assaying the glucose concentration? You have to find the concentration of what? Concentration of glucose. And the most easy method is using DNA assay. You have lot of methods, okay? There are lot of methods, but the well-known method is DNA assay. आप क्या करेंगे, DNA assay का जो आपका setup होता है वही run करेंगे और unknown जो होता है, unknown के लिए आप ये वाला supernatant लेंगे. You will take the supernatant unknown and then you know what to do, right? You have to find out the concentration of all the standard tube as well as your unknown, and then you will plot a graph of the standard and then you will take the OD of the unknown and then find out the concentration of glucose in the unknown, right? So same वही method हम repeat करेंगे. Let us go to some disadvantages for studying the supernatant, for using the supernatant for assaying solute concentration. इस मेथड का क्या डिसएडवांटेजेस हो सकते हैं? फर्स्ट, you can use this method only with suspension if you with higher concentration of organisms. If you are using this method, then you have to use जो बैक्टीरिया वहाँ पे inoculate करेंगे, that bacteria should be of high concentration. मतलब तो ये मतलब होता है कि large concentration means what? You have to inoculate large amount of bacteria. Why? The reason is because small amount of solute is taken up by the microorganism. See, if you add 1 gram of glucose, but the amount of solute which is entering the cell is very small. So if you just add 10 cells, आपको reduction समझेगा ही नहीं. And if the solute which has entered the cell is very small, the reduction जो हम expect कर रहे हैं मीडिया से तो और भी small है ना. and it is very difficult to find out the exact concentration of solute which has entered the cell. Yes or no? So hence we can only use this experiment when you have a large concentration of organism, जिससे आपको क्या हो जाएगा, solute का reduction हम find out कर सकते हैं. और reason यही है कि बहुत small, very small amount of solute enter the cell, because cells are very small, they just require very little bit. Okay, you have seen when preparing media, 100 ml media के लिए we add just 1 gram peptone. कितना कम होता है 1 gram peptone? But similarly, if you are preparing any solution in chemistry lab, then कितना हम ऐड करते हैं ना, और मीडिया कितना कम लगता है बैक्टीरिया को. And in 100 ml flask we add millions of bacteria. Yes or no? So the solute which enter the cell is very small, hence we need to use very large concentration of organisms. So if you cannot use, अभी ये जो option है, you can use large concentration of organism to solve this problem. But if you can't use, then you cannot do this particular method. Okay, got it? Second and the most important is the analytical method. जब use करेंगे it should be accurate. As I mentioned, हमें हमेशा क्या होता है, variations मिलता है. आप अपना unknown का tube which you have prepared उसी का ही OD ले लो. क्या होता है, एक बार दिखाएगा 0.07, next time it shows 0.08. So if such is the method, अगर आपका analytical method इतना accurate नहीं रहेगा, then you are not going to get the accurate amount of solute which was transported inside the cell. Okay, so two disadvantages. First, you cannot use it when you have a very small concentration of organisms, and second, you have to take care that your method is very accurate before using this method. Okay, so that's about the disadvantages, but still this method has wide application. So let us learn about the application. This method is used to study sugar uptake with yeast. Yeast के साथ sugar uptake. Sugar means sucrose, or you can take any other sugar also. So sugar का uptake study करने के लिए you can use this technique.